different things like that. And they began to ridicule Paul. And Paul said, hey, would you do this to a Roman? And they said, wait a minute, you mean this fellow's a Roman? And he went running over and told the high man there that was in charge. He said, hey, did you know this man that you're ridiculing and putting on the pedestal, on the wood block this morning, taken to the woodshed, so to speak, is a Roman just like us? And they come to Paul and he said, Paul, we heard that you was a Roman. And he said, yes. And the man told him, he said, well, with a great sum, I have this, as the captain saying. He said, take heed in verse 26. He said, what thou doest for this man is a Roman. Then the chief, verse 27, captain came and said unto him, tell me, art thou Roman? He said, yeah. He said, art thou Roman? He said, yeah. Verse 28, and the chief captain answered with a great sum, obtain I this freedom? But Paul said, I didn't obtain it. He said, I was freeborn. Paul was saying, I'm a citizen of this country. Don't you know that it was Paul that used to go and get papers and was headed to Damascus. He was on that road to Damascus, ready to persecute Christians and kill Christians and arrest them. He had the legal paperwork in his pocket. Do you understand what I'm saying this morning? To go do this to these children of God. And God stopped him on that road that day. God sent him a great stop sign. And Paul sold the light. Amen? Am I right so far? Come on, church, help me this morning. And he sold that great light shining about. And the Bible said that his ass turned and ran up against the wall, more or less. And Paul kicked the mule, hit the mule, and tried to turn him back the other way. But God intervened again in his life and tried to turn that ass back the other way. And Paul said, what is your problem, more or less? And the mule spoke that day. Do you remember that? God spoke through an old mule and talked to Paul. And he said, Paul, why do you kick against the pricks? In other words, Paul, why are you persecuting me? Paul, don't you see what I'm trying to do for you and help you out? Paul, there's danger up there ahead. And